So today we're going to be working on area and volume labeled here, level hard. So we'll try this question, then we'll try another one. You can watch me do this one, then do the next one on your own, and then watch it and see how it goes. Square M has side lengths that are 144 times the side lengths of square N. The area of square M is G times the area of square N. What is the value of G? So we don't know the actual values of the side lengths, and that's what makes it a little tricky, but it's all about proportions, right? So if you think about a square, right, and let's say it is x, and this is x, and then you think about another square, and it is 2x and 2x, right? The proportion is that this is double, right, because it's 2 and this is just 1. The area for this is x squared, and this would be 2x times 2x, and that would get us 4x squared. And that would make the area would be 4 times bigger, right? So what's happening when you do area from side length to area, you square the proportion, right? So side length to area equals squared. Now if you did side length to volume, you would do cubed, because there's 3 dimension and each one would be affected by the proportion, right? So it would be cubed. So now here a tricky thing is that they tell us 144 times, and 144 is a perfect square, so you might think that's already being squared, and you might square root and say 12, but this is just the side length. So if we said the first one is x, let's say this is x, and then we could say this is 144x, 144x, right? Then we would multiply, and instead of doing that, it would become 144x squared, and that will give us 20,736 x squared, compared to just x squared. If we divided it outright, the x's would cancel, so we just left with 20,736. And that, my friends, is the change in area, right? So that's the value of G here. And that's all we have to do, right? We take the 144 and we square it. So we're going to try another question that's a little bit more complicated, but it's the same concept. So I want you to try the question on your own, pause the video, and then watch it to see if you do it the same way, if there's a more efficient way, and if you get it right. Okay, so in this one, right, we're talking about spheres, so let's try it out. Sphere A has a volume that is 46,656 times the volume of sphere B. The area of sphere A is M times the area of sphere B. What is M? So you might try to use the formula for volume of a sphere, which is 4/3 pi r cubed, and even though we don't know what the volume is, we could use that sort of ratio and work it out, but I'm not going to do that because I know that volume, ratio of volume equals ratio of side length cubed. And then ratio of area equals side length squared. So for this one, we're going to do 46,656. We're going to cube root it to find side length ratio. And then we're going to square it to find ratio of areas. So the cube root of this is going to be 36. And then when we square 36, we're going to get 1,296. So sphere A's surface area is 1,296 times sphere B's, right? And we don't need to worry about volume formula or surface area formula We just need to worry about the concept behind the ratios and how they align with each other. So if you have questions on this one or the last one, let me know. Otherwise, I hope the studying is going well. I know the March test is coming up soon, so I'm trying to pump out my best videos for you all. And if you have any requests, let me know. Talk to you soon.